Reading 100 books a year isn't a flex, it's a mental disorder. If you're bragging about your read list while your bank account and your life stay exactly the same, you're not a student. You're a professional procrastinator. You're collecting information like Pokemon cards. And it's making you weak. Most of you are addicted to the dopamine of learning without ever actually doing anything. If you don't watch this video until the end, you'll spend the next 5 years becoming the smartest person in the room who still can pay his bills. I'm going to show you why 100 books goal is a scam designed to make you feel productive while you're actually standing still. And I'll give you the execution protocol that built the world's biggest empires. In 2024, I tried the challenge, 1 book a week. I was speed reading Atomic Habits, David Goggins' books, and How to Win Friends and Influence People. By December, I have read like 50 books. I felt like a genius. But when I sat down and actually tried to build a channel, I realized something terrifying. I couldn't remember a single actionable step for 90% of them. I was a self-help junkie. I knew the theory of everything and the practice of nothing. I was losing to guys who only have read 1 book, but have read it 20 times and actually built something. I had to stop reading to start winning. So, Chapter 1, the information versus implementation ratio. Your brain has a limit on how much new data it can process before it just becomes noise. If your input to output ratio is 10 to 1, you're failing. So the fix is the 1 in, 1 out rule. You're not allowed to start a new book until you have implemented at least 3 major changes from the last one. Now, Chapter 2, the mastery method, the 10 times rule. Success doesn't come from knowing 100 things, it comes from knowing 5 things better than anyone else. So the fix is, find the Bible of your niche. Whether it's sales, fitness, or coding, read it 10 times, highlight it, internalize it until you can recite in your sleep. And the pro tip is, stop scanning for new info. Start scanning for reminders of what you already know, but you aren't doing yet. Then Chapter 3, the active reading protocol. If you're reading in bed to fall asleep, you're reading for entertainment, not growth. So the fix is, only read with a pen or a digital note taker. Treat a book like a consultation with a mentor. If you don't have a to-do list after 20 pages, you're wasting your time. So the strategy is, read for 20 minutes, then spend 40 minutes executing. That's how you build an empire. Not by finishing a chapter. Look, the 100 books crowd will always have more trivia knowledge than you, but you'll have the results you can only dream of. Don't be a consumer, be a creator. But listen, even if you master your mind and start executing, there's one thing that will kill your authority before you can even open your mouth. It's your presence. If you're smart but you look and smell like you haven't left your basement for a week, no one will listen to your ideas. Click here to watch my video on how to smell like a high status man. Get your biology right so people can actually respect the man who's doing the work. Stay dangerous.